All right, we have three Wesleyan pastors who are combining technology and ministry. I'd like them to introduce themselves and tell us where they're from, where they pastor, and what they're doing to use technology for the advancement of the kingdom.
I'm Heath Mulliken. I'm the pastor at Oakway United in Westminster, South Carolina.
I'm Steven Sheets. I'm the solo pastor at the Shippensburg First Wesleyan Church in Shippensburg, Pennsylvania.
And I'm Matthew T.G. I'm the pastor at, where am I? Golden Grove Wesleyan Church in Liberty, South Carolina. Drawing a blank. I'm not usually on the camera.
Yeah.
One of the things we're doing is about 3 years ago, we started the Techology show, which we talk about technology, theology, and everything in between. We do a weekly podcast that's Wednesdays at 9 a.m. for the time being. And just as a way really to discover how we could use technology to communicate to pastors and church leaders all around the world. We've interviewed people from Japan and
global partners missionaries.
Right, from Haiti. And it's just been a great way to really hopefully connect the church. I mean, the Wesleyan world is small anyway, but to connect each other in a way using that technology, it's been a blessing to my life for sure.
What have you been doing here at General Conference other than helping us get the word out?
Getting in trouble.
Man, we've been doing a whole slew of things. We've been walking around with the camera, interviewing speakers after their devotional time. We've been trying to pull up some of the people that are in some obscure booths and give them some time in front of a camera and send that message out to the world. There's a whole audience, as we already know from statistics, of people that are at home that are not able to be here with us at General Conference. So we are honored to actually have had the opportunity to be here on location and spread what's going on, try to give a picture.
Right.
We can't give the live experience necessarily, but we can give a visual and some time behind the camera and behind the chat room, giving people an idea of what's going on and share the faith that way.
How do you work with your local churches in doing this ministry? Is it just sort of a part-time once a week kind of thing, or are you doing it online, or how are you doing
no
it?
idea.
Really, it's just, we get together the one day a week and we do the show, and really it's just something we're just doing for fun right now, but we hope that it's a blessing to local pastors and local churches anywhere. And while we've been here at General Conference, Steven's done a really good job during all of the sessions of taking really good notes and live blogging on his blog at stevensheets.com. And then after each business session, we've hosted a roundtable with Dr. Keith Jury and David Jury, and we've engaged with people in our chat room. And we've had probably people in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s engaging in the conversation. And I think that was our goal, is not just to provide, is to help people at home get the feel and the spirit and the emotion. I mean, how do you capture the emotion of what we've done here?
Right.
And the Lord has really blessed us to allow us to do that.
And another part of what's been taking place within our context is that in the hallways, people have engaged with us and said, "Hey, we watched your wrap up last night with Keith and Dave Jury, and it was phenomenal to get that picture from those two guys. Who Keith Jury has been around
A long time.
A long time, let's just say that. And so to get his perspective and get his son's perspective and get our perspective on exactly what's going on has been a benefit to people who have just been here but wanted that recap of the interpretation of what's been happening.
It's also been a blessing to have people say, "Hey, we missed the Kevin Myers sermon," and to be able to say, "Hey, the Department of Communications has posted everything." And so many people, we were just on your YouTube page last night, and just the number of views for business sessions, and it was great to see the church engage worldwide.
That's exactly what we were hoping coming into
absolutely.
this. We had the feeling, or the general idea, that there would be more people whose feet weren't on the ground,
Right.
but then there were. And what we've seen is that that's the case. There are more people who have interacted with this general conference virtually than physically, and that is huge. That's huge for the church, and it's great what communication can do for us in that regard.
What do you see as the future of the Techology show?
Failure.
We're right now we're in the process of looking at a new day and time. Right now we meet at 9 a.m. and so we're missing a lot of the West Coast, and so we really want to be able to engage, especially more of North America, all the time zones, but really just engaging more and more. We've had a lot of new officers elected here, engaging them, and just we want to be of service to our denomination, and that's really what we hope to do. And as we, kind of get ready to leave, I'm so proud of our church, not just for what we've done here in the business sessions, for the things we've celebrated, for the things that we've confessed and repented of, but also that our denomination is on the cutting edge of doing things like that, of the live stream. I mean, it's a good day to be a
other
Wesleyan.
denominations had their general conferences this year.
Right.
The Wesleyan Methodists,
or the United Methodists.
Thank you. But a few others had theirs. I think even some cults. Anyways.
And none of them were streaming their conferences. So, and none of them have an archived on YouTube place for us to go watch their conferences, and we have that.
Yeah.
And we'll be able to send people to specific timestamps to say, hey, here's when our general superintendent was elected the first time, and then
the second time.
It's going to be great.
Give us your website again, your address.
It is the Techology.com. We go live right now Wednesdays at 9 a.m. If they go to our webpage, we actually have a tag at the top that has all our general conference videos, all of our roundtable videos. And if people go there, they can see all our past interviews, all our past shows. We're at around episode 160 and hope to have a lot more in store for us.
Great. Thank you for being with us.
Hey, thank you.
Thanks, Jerry.